Today is November the 12th, 2016. And yes, indeed, we are knocking on the door of 2017 right now. The election has occurred. There was a winner. I'm pretty sure you know who it was. Um, I believe that this reign of terror that the black woman has wreaked on society, by society I mean their families, their neighbors, their children.
Yo, what the fuck, yo? Boy, yo. Open the door, yo. Yo. They here, yo. Yo. Who's in my phone? My son, yo.
How often do you get to hear a man cry and weep and moan that way? This mother took her child and put her outside after she beat the child. I told you to come get him.
Get on my crib.
Get on my crib,
fucking son,
Get on my crib, David.
Alicia, you hit my son.
Get on my
You
crib.
hit my son.
Get on my crib.
You hit
Get
my
on my
son.
crib, David.
You hit
Get
my
on my
son.
crib. Get on my crib. Get on my
And everything on camera. Everything on camera.
I don't care.
Everything on camera.
I could be on camera.
Everything on camera. Everything.
Everything. Get on my crib.
Everything. Everything on camera.
And if it's not disgusting enough what she did to her child, why'd you go to the toilet and pull out her hair weave out of the toilet that she's going to put back on her fucking head? And people scrutinize me and scrutinize other people for bringing this to light.
Everything on camera. Everything. 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 You hit my son. You hit my son.
Get on my crib.
Yo.
There's two men in this video and both of them are crying. The father and the son. Who do you think the devil is? I can't say I hate them. I really am starting to hate them. And the people who made them. But you know what? I'm gonna lobby and I'm going to encourage them to start looking at you hateful, vile, demonic single black mothers. Black men, you're just as guilty for laying down with them.
Hurt my son, yo. They here, yo. Yo. Who's in my pocket? Hurt my son, yo. Hey, yo. What's up, yo? Open the door, yo. You hurt my son, yo. Open the door, yo. You beat my son like that, yo? You hit my son like that, yo? You hit my son like that, yo? You hit my fucking son like that, yo? What the fuck is wrong? What you hit my son like that, girl? Bitch, you in his phone. Bitch, you hit my son. You hit my fucking son. You hit my fucking son. You hit my fucking son, yo. You see that on his face? You see that on his face?
Get out my fucking crib. Get out my crib.
My fucking son, yo.
I don't care.
Bitch, you fucked my son up, yo.
Get
Is you
out my
fucking
crib,
stupid, yo? Is you fucking stupid? You hit my son, yo.
fucking crib. Get out my fucking crib.
Fuck you, man, this kid. Bitch, you hit my son. You hit my son. You hit my son, yo. You hit my fucking son, yo. You get your hands on my fucking son.
Get off of me.
Fucking
Get off of
stupid
me.
ass,
I
yo.
don't care. I don't care.
You so fucking stupid ass, yo.
I don't care.
You so fucking stupid ass, yo. Fucking hit my fucking son, yo. Is you stupid? Beat my son, yo. Beat my son. Beat my fucking son, though, yo. You see his face, nigga? You see my fucking son?
I told you to get him.
These black women are out of control. They think that they're not going to have to answer for this shit. Incident after incident after incident of black women beating up their kids, beating up the society, beating up on white girls. Whenever I see a white girl walking around with a black girl, I don't want to talk to her either, because you're stupid.
So did she not say that? No. When did I say that? You did not say that. No. When? On Instagram?
They think they're everybody's fucking mother and fucking... They think they own the world. Look at all the people sitting around not doing shit. I hate them.
You most definitely did.
I know Justin did. Can somebody please tell me that she did?
Teach your children from a very early age how to pull ears off, how to gouge eyes, how to break bones, how to break fucking fingers, so that when somebody comes up to your child like this bitch, that they know what to do. You make them cry. I can't stand this little bug right here, sitting there acting like nothing is going on.
She did. Everybody said that.
Malia, handle those, cuz. Come on, bro.
I And she said, "Do you hate Mexicans?" And I was like, "No." And she said, "You support Trump. You hate Mexicans."
Jade says the girl hit her, threw her to the ground, and pulled out her earrings and her hair. She was left with a bloody nose and scratches and bruises. Before the results came in on election night, Jade had posted on Instagram that she hoped Trump would win.
I don't think I could name one person on any of my accounts, social media accounts, who didn't say their opinion last night.
Jade's parents say they're mortified about what happened.
My husband and I don't put our political views or stuff like that on social media, but the kids still do it, and that's their life. And, we try to tell them, don't do that. But even if she does, she should never, ever be hit like that.
Yeah, unless she's around some black bitch who thinks that they freaking run the world. They believe that the world is theirs because of the white liberals who never call them out on anything.
Testimony from the trial.
This was the one that murdered her daughter on her damn birthday.
A Kalamazoo, Michigan woman by the name of Davita Walker. Davita Walker has been found guilty of murdering her 4-year-old daughter on her birthday. Yep. Earlier this year, Davita Walker, the mom of 5, murdered her 4-year-old daughter by the name of Charisma. Charisma Richardson is the child's name, or was the child's name. And the acts that were reported done to her were horrible. I'll let you guys hear testimony from the trial. There are going to be links in the description box to link you to several different testimonies from the trial, which is just horrible and disturbing. But let me let you hear the verdict.
Where's the verdict? Guilty of which? Of homicide, first-degree felony murder.
Kalamazoo mother Davita Walker is found guilty in the murder of her 4-year-old daughter. And Charisma Richardson died in March of this year, and today the jury decided that her mother was responsible.
News Channel 3's Christine Van Timmeren has been in the courtroom for this entire trial. She's live now with reaction from the Kalamazoo County prosecutor. Christine.
Andy and Jessica, first of all, I want to tell you it was completely quiet in the courtroom as that verdict was read. Even Davita Walker's family sat silent. Kalamazoo County Prosecutor Jeff Gettings says there is finally justice for little Charisma Richardson.
I think the jury's verdict speaks for itself in terms of what the evidence in this case was.
Kalamazoo County Prosecutor Jeff Gettings says the person who killed 4-year-old Charisma Richardson will be behind bars for the rest of her life. Charisma's mother found guilty.
I'm enlarging it so you can see. She's not crying for the baby that she killed. Look at that Joker fucking expression. And as Tommy Sotomayor is going to bring up very, very eloquently, who the fuck fucked this chick? Black men have no respect and no fucking discernment. They'll lay down with anything.
Not only abusing Charisma to death, but torturing her to death.
As to count 1, guilty of homicide, first-degree felony murder.
Walker's reaction to the verdict, tears rolling down her face. Gettings says this case was emotional.
Believe me, she wasn't crying for her. She was crying for her damn self.
For every single person involved. This little girl's life ended before it even began.
To have a child's life be taken at only 4 years old, and to have never had the opportunity to even go to school.
The images of Charisma's body and her dozens of horrendous injuries will live in the minds of investigators for the rest of their lives. Getting says the jury also deserves to be commended for all they witnessed.
Their service on this case is something that they need to be thanked for, because this was a really difficult thing to sit through.
And let me tell you how disgusting a lot of these black women are. You see her with her hair hat on. You see her with her other children. Who fucked that woman? Who did this? Who set up and said, I'm going to put my dick in her and not pull out? How many people did this? There were several people who did this. Now, she probably had the hair hat on and you couldn't tell, because you know black bitch look better with a hair hat on them than without. You know this. It's true. If it wasn't, they wouldn't spend so much money on them. But this woman with all these damn kids by all these damn niggas. Now what they're trying to do is see if they can get the other 4 children taken away from her. Now the mother is, and I want to tell you guys her age, because when you hear her age, it's like ridiculous. Like you can't believe that she is the age she is. If I'm not mistaken, I thought she was 28. Let me make sure though. You guys give me a second. I hate walking into something like this, but I want to make sure that I get the information.
It's just another story. Here's another one.
Ladies and today I have a sobering story out of Pennsylvania. You guys know how I talk about black women and them being the worst stewards of children? Well, you're not going to stop those murmurs. You're not going to stop those clamors with stories like this. The woman behind us, his name is Christian Clark. I always thought that was a guy's name. But anyway, Chris Clark, I always thought that was a guy's name. Anyway, Chris Clark is the mother of 2. She's a 21-year-old mother of 2. Well, she was the mother of 2. She's now just the mother of 1. Because she decided to smother and kill one of her children in a fit of rage because she felt like her boyfriend was cheating. Listen to this story. I'll be back.
Look at him. He's precious. 17-month-old Andre Price, a sweet, cute, and defenseless little boy. Even so, police say his mother, 21-year-old Christian Clark, smothered the boy on an air mattress, and that's not all.
We also learned that she had attempted to smother her 2-year-old daughter.
And one graphic text message from Clark to the kid's father explained, sucks that
This story right here, I just wonder, when in the fuck will people start to recognize this horrific trend of the vaulted, hailed black woman killing her motherfucking kids? I believe even Hannibal Lecter, Charles Manson, Ted Bundy, all of these mugs would fucking shudder at the things that black women are doing in this real life horror story that everybody ignores except for me and a few other black men. I hate them.
easy to kill my favorite, but your expletive of a daughter just won't stop breathing. Lungs must be strong. I'm sure it'll hurt me once I'm sitting in jail. Police believe she did it because of anger towards the kid's father, Andre Price, whom she believed was cheating on her. Throughout the night, she kept texting Price and telling him, your kids ain't safe here. I don't want them here. So you better pray for your kids. I'm killing them.
She was sending them before the act, at the time of the act, and following the act as well.
Later, she texts the father a video of his son's lifeless body, saying, and I wasn't even going to send you videos, but pretty sure your son is legit dead, so expletive it. I'm going to jail either way. Hope it was worth it. You were never coming here. Now you got a dead kid.
She was angry. She suspected him of some romantic involvement. It's quite an exchange. It's pages and pages of text.
The text became more chilling. Once it was clear the baby's dead, she writes, "Look at it this way. You never have to deal with me again, and you only have one kid to worry about. And you were never coming here. Andre is dead because Daddy couldn't tell the truth." Finally, there's a sign of remorse when she texts, "I really snapped this time. Sorry I did this. Swear to God, I didn't mean to."
All right, y'all. Let's get into it. The 21-year-old mother of two, as you see behind me with her photos of her children, right there, she's talking about they demand justice for what happens to, Black Lives Matter. Well, apparently the Black lives that she kept under her roof didn't matter. As you can see right there, that's her strangling her kid as she sent that photo to the father. In the process of doing this, she killed the son and not the daughter. She said the daughter, the bitch, just wouldn't die. Terminatrix, future Terminatrix. Poor boy just died. People love to tell me, "Your mama black." These kids' mom was black. Now I gotta give a little fuck you to the dad. Let me explain. The dad was getting messages from this crazy bitch saying, "I know you out there fucking other hoes. I'ma kill the kids. I'ma kill the kids." And he actually replied 6 times to her. He did not call the police until his son was dead. So here's the thing. The mom ain't shit by far. But the dad must didn't give a shit about his kid. That pussy he was out getting must have been better than going to find out how his kids were doing. Because you better believe, if I get that one phone call, which honestly I got it once, long time ago. I got it for the same damn reason. And I ended up getting custody of my kid. Wasn't that difficult. Because once you do that, she said, "I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just here alone with this kid." And I'm like, "The kid that you chose to have. Nobody made you have it. I kept asking you not to. You had it. And now all of a sudden, since I don't want to be there, we're going to have a problem. I just can't handle this kid, and I'm going to fuck it up." Well, the first thing you do is you call the police. The next thing you do is you go where your kid is. You make sure you got something on you. You get there with with the police, and then you handle it. But he didn't do that. He just decided, fuck it. I'll just see where this leads. It led to the death of the little boy. She was choking that boy and took a picture of her choking the boy and texted. You know where I got that picture from? His Facebook page. So daddy loved his son so much, he knows his son is in danger. This fool says, "She sent me a picture. I'm going to put it on Facebook. Look, guys, look what my baby mama doing to my baby." I ask you guys, what type of dude does that? What type of person does that? What type of human does that? Again, he waited till after his son was dead before he called 911, and they were there within minutes. Which means that over the 6 hours of texting she did, they could have been there within minutes. Well, as you guys saw from the one photo of where she's going around, there's the photo. That's just a really sad photo to know that she really killed that. She really killed that baby like that. She really did. Look at her. The 4 damn versions of BTs. It's the same bitch, just 4 different versions. That's the baby she killed, and that's the one she didn't. That's the blonde hair in the black chick's head.
Look up for the essence of time, for the implication of time. The essence of time, for the constriction of time, for the limited time. I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is a bitch, and by bitch, I mean, I apologize to the dogs, to the female dogs, because I don't think bitch really is appropriate for somebody who's like these mugs.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I can't
Just
stand
don't
these.
touch it. Just remember where everybody else is. Anyway, this is a story that was sent to me on Instagram about a 33-year-old assemblywoman in Brooklyn. This assemblywoman is about to be voted in for yet another term on Tuesday. She's running unopposed, but she had a little opposition at home. That opposition that she had at home was her 13-year-old son. She beat the shit out of her 13-year-old son, and the reason being is because they say, well, she was upset that his grades were going down. I'm going to let you guys see this, and I'm going to come back with my opinion of what was going on. Roll it.
A Brooklyn State Assemblywoman is under arrest for allegedly assaulting her 13-year-old son days before she was set to be reelected. Police say 33-year-old Diana Richardson beat her son with a broomstick Friday night. She was arrested at her Crown Heights home yesterday and is facing a variety of charges, including assault, menacing, endangering the welfare of a child, and criminal possession of a weapon. Prosecutors say she was released without bail. Richardson has represented Brooklyn's 43rd Assembly District since May 2015. She's running unopposed for a second term this Tuesday.
All right, guys, let's talk about this. The 33-year-old woman, Miss Diana Richardson, was taken into custody shortly after her son walked into the 71st Precinct Station House in Crown Heights and alleged the child abuse allegations at about 7 p.m. Now, the boy is 13 years old, and if you see any pictures of him, he's a fairly big boy. I want to talk a little bit about us as young men. She claimed that his grades have been slipping, or he claimed that, and that she beat him with a broomstick. I talk about the violence of black women and black mothers in particular, single black mothers. There's no one there to stop them from abusing their children. Hence, they get to lord over their children and be told by other black women that, well, you did a good job. You did the right thing. Do not spare the rod. Many of us know that our black mothers will pick up whatever the fuck is near. She'll pick up a table, ladders, and chairs. Put the damn WWE to shame. Whatever's around. My mom's hit me with a rowboat paddle. My mom's hit me with a high heel shoe. My mom has physically taken things and thrown them at me. Vases or vase if you from the hood. But they've taken anything that they could find and throw it at their children, and they're being told by other people that it's okay. But what do you do when you have a 13-year-old boy who, well, you want to discipline him? Well, it'd be nice if you could call his dad. But we don't know what her situation with the dad was. We do know that this woman continues to be voted into office knowing that she's a single mom. Now, I'm not saying anything's wrong with single mom, but isn't it funny that we don't trust single dads like that? As a matter of fact, Mr. Giuliani had to get married before he tried to run for president because nobody wants to see a single man run for president. So a single mom still gets uplifted. As a matter of fact, she gets praised more than a married mom because in today's society, we make fun of married women. Well, they're weak. They stayed with that guy. Anytime a woman is with a man, she's kind of looked at as weaker than a woman who isn't. In that way. Well, Miss Diane Richardson took a broomstick and beat her son. I told you guys, if you're beating your teenage child, you failed your preteen child. You failed your 1 to 10-year-old child. You did. Because at a certain point in time, you shouldn't be doing this. Now, I remember again, my mom used to just pick up shit, and I'm way too old to be beaten. But they feel like they still can beat you up. And a 13-year-old boy is not going to really sit there and take that. Because that 13-year-old boy could probably kick his mom's ass. But because we're taught to fear our mothers, we still don't. Now, let's talk about this. In a January 2015 post, she called her son everything, though she admitted he could be difficult. I'm so grateful to this young man, my right hand, my everything, she said, adding, he is a pain in my side, but I love him anyway. Richardson was released without bail at her arraignment in the Brooklyn Criminal Court on Saturday and is due back to court on January 10th. She was elected on May 2015 on the Working Families ticket and represents the Brooklyn 43rd Assembly District, covering Crown Heights, Prospect, Lefferts, Gardens.
This story you can look up, and it's out there. Look up Tommy Sotomayor. He's fantastic. This is the reason why we're here. I can't. I just am out.
Your shit and get out. The suitcase is packed by the door. Yeah, been packed since this morning. Bye. Matter of fact, and get your sign so when the people see you outside, they know why you're standing out there.
And why do you all you motherfuckers talk? And when the people see you standing outside, they know where you're out there for. Why you motherfuckers always be like slaves and shit?
Here you go. No. Here. Take your sign. Get up. Come on here. Come on. Everyone, come on here. Let's go. Come on. Take your sign. Let's go. You wanna vote for him? I'm gonna show you. Come on. Okay. Let's go. Here's your suitcase. Bye. Get your suitcase. Elwood, get your suitcase and get out. Bye. Go. We don't do Donald Trump here. Get your suitcase. Get out. Here you go. Bye. Bye. Bye, Donald Trump lover. You got school tomorrow. You should have thought about that. Bye. This where you gonna be at from now on. Yes. Why did you vote for him at school? Why did you vote for him at school? Why did you vote for him at school? Because you see him on TV a lot. Boy, bye. Anyways, yep, you see him on TV. Well, I hope you find another TV to see him on, because this is going to be your new home. You can't come back here. Bye. No. He voted for Donald Trump. No. Bye. Bye. You can go be with the Donald Trump lover. Bye.
I don't know what is it going to take for you motherfuckers, and by motherfuckers I mean everybody, to look and say that this is a cancer, this is a force, this is a genesis for a lot of the ails of society. They are the most protected class in America. If you can't tell, look at the house that she lives in. If you can't tell, look at the cars that were in her driveway. The spoils of the wicked are plentiful. Don't believe me. Do not believe me. However, you want to keep believing CNN? Did you notice how wrong they were about the elections and their polls and all that crap that they pay motherfuckers to be wrong for?
Since you voted for Donald Trump, you can get your shit and get out. The suitcase is packed by the door. Yeah, been packed since this morning. Bye. Matter of fact, and get your sign so when the people see you outside, they know why you're standing out there. Here you go. No. Here. Take your sign. Get up. Come on here. Come on. Everyone, come on here. Let's go. Come on. Take your sign. Let's go. You want to vote for him? I'm going to show you. Come on. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Here's your suitcase. Bye. Get your suitcase. Edward, get your suitcase and get out. Bye. Go. We don't do Donald Trump here. Get your suitcase. Get out. Here you go. Bye. Bye. Bye, Donald Trump lover. You got school tomorrow. You should have thought about that. Bye.
Did you notice? Did you notice him trying to introduce logic into the situation? Did you notice that? Hey, you bitch! I have school tomorrow. Well, then you should have thought about that. I can't. When there's one, there's no fun. And when I'm by one, I'm just gonna just. This is the end. With all you Black Lives Matter motherfuckers and all of you NAACP motherfuckers and all of you Children's Defense League and shit, when you turn a blind eye to this crap, I know many nice motherfuckers, many nice people who have no problem with this. None.
Since you voted for Donald Trump, you can get your shit and get out. The suitcase is packed by the door. Yeah, been packed it since this morning. Bye. Matter of fact, and get your sign so when the people see you outside, they know why you're standing out there. Here you go. No. Here. Take your sign. Get up. Come on here. Come on. Everyone, come on here. Let's go. Come on. Take your sign. Let's go. You want to vote for him? I'm going to show you. Come on. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Here's your suitcase. Bye. Get your suitcase. Edward, get your suitcase and get out. Bye. Go. We don't do Donald Trump here. Get your suitcase. Get out. Here you go. Bye. Bye. Bye, Donald Trump lover. You got school tomorrow. You should have thought about that. Bye. This where you gonna be at from now on. Yes. Why did you vote for him at school? Why did you vote for him at school? Why did you vote for him at school? Because you see him on TV a lot. Boy, bye. Anyways, yep, you see him on TV. Well, I hope you find another TV to see him on, because this is going to be your new home. You can't come back here. Bye. No. He voted for Donald Trump. No. Bye. Bye. You can go be with the Donald Trump lover. Bye.
Do not believe me? Do not believe anybody else. Believe your own ears and your own eyes. Why are these super predators? I don't want to talk about where they came from. They're my supporters. But they're super predators. And this is how they're born. When there's one, there's no fun. When there's two, you better run them. When there's three, I want to be. Make your own videos. Do your own research. Good night. Good fucking night.